Adjective is a part of speech that can be used to describe a noun or pronoun that acts as a subject in a sentence. Usually, adjective can come before a noun and can also come after an action verb or linking verb. For example, the sunset was pretty. Sunset here is a noun, while pretty is an adjective. Pretty describing the sunset. Another example is, I wandered lonely as a cloud. Lonely here is an adjective that comes with an action verb, wandered. Adjectives also play a role as participles, such as adding suffix at the end of an adjective, like ing and ed. For example, shoulders falling down like teardrop. Falling here added ing to describe or by indicating something that causes an ongoing action. Another example is, I'm super tired. Tired here is an adjective that added ed to describe something or someone who experienced the feeling. Adjective known for making speech or even writing more vivid and specific. So, adjective comes in multiple ways, such as academic writing, spoken English, and literary text.
Adjectives play an important role in the academic landscape, whether it be in academic writings, reports, or essays. Adjectives serve as a powerful tool that helps enhance precision, clarity, and formality. They provide necessary detail that helps convey complex ideas effectively.
Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns, providing additional detail. In academic writing, clarity is crucial, and adjectives should be used to provide precise information. They help add depth to research explanations by detailing ideas and providing more context. For example, instead of just saying research, we can say rigorous research or comprehensive research to indicate the quality of the research.
One of the most crucial aspects in any academic discourse is precision, and adjectives are essential in attaining this. Precision refers to the quality, condition, or facts of being exact and accurate. In academic settings, the need for precision cannot be understated, as misunderstandings can have significant consequences. Adjectives contribute to precision by providing specific details that helps in defining and making clear of the nouns they refer to. As an example, the term large can be interpreted many different ways. Using large size sample of 500 helps eliminate confusion. We can look at the book called The Languages of the World. The first paragraph of page 17 has the words about 2.5 million speakers instead of just saying a large amount of speakers. This wording allows the reader to understand the specific detail about the information that is being said to them.
Now, let's talk about clarity. Clarity in academic writing refers to the ability to convey ideas, arguments, and concepts in a manner that is easily understood. Using adjectives can enhance understanding by providing specific details and narrowing down broad concepts, making the writing more direct and focused. Let's explore how adjectives are employed in research papers to convey nuanced information. For instance, this study titled Evaluation of Environmental Awareness of University Students, the case of the University of Prešov, Slovakia, by Roman Novotny, Emilia Hatamanova, Thomas Valentini, and Anna Kalistova. From this study, we can see how adjectives add clarity in academic writing in several ways. First, descriptive precision. Even from the title, phrases like environmental awareness contains adjectives that help clarify the meaning of nouns. By using precise adjectives, writers can convey the exact characteristics, qualities, or in this case, type of awareness being studied. Second, evaluative function. In academic writing, adjectives can help differentiate between similar concepts or categories. For example, in page 61, they stated that there were no significant differences in environmental attitudes and behaviors in terms of degree or year of study. Adjectives like significant helps indicate the importance of a concept or finding, guiding the reader's interpretation of the information provided. Lastly, differentiation. In academic writing, adjectives can help differentiate between similar concepts or categories. For example, in page 60 and 61, rural and urban clarify distinct population groups or students, allowing readers to understand the context and implications of the findings more effectively. Overall, the use of adjectives in academic writing enhances clarity by providing detailed descriptions, evaluations, and contextual information, which are essential for effective communication of complex ideas.
Next, let's talk about how adjectives affect tone and formality. The academic world demands a formal and professional tone that reflects the importance of our work. By choosing more formal and appropriate adjectives, we create a tone that conveys seriousness and professionalism. This is important as the writers establish themselves as knowledgeable authorities. This professionalism will help bolster the writer's credibility to the readers. For instance, referring to research findings as significant instead of just important improves accuracy and upholds the formality required in scholarly works. In this article titled "The Effect Cinema on the Youth," in the first paragraph of the introduction part, instead of just saying he has important store of knowledge, the writer replaces important with significant. This reinforces the credibility and professionalism of the writer.
In conclusion, adjectives are more than just decorative words in academic writing. When used effectively, they enhance precision, improve clarity, and help set the appropriate tone and formality for your work.
Hi everyone, today we'll be diving into the fascinating world of spoken English, specifically focusing on the use of adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns, giving more detail to what we are talking about today. In spoken English, adjectives play a crucial role in making conversations more engaging and expressive. Now, you might wonder, why are we analyzing spoken English? Well, spoken language often differs from written language in terms of structure and usage. People tend to use more informal and dynamic forms in speech, and understanding how adjectives are used in everyday conversations help us to communicate more naturally and effectively. Plus, it gives us insight into how language evolves in real-life interactions. From BBC World Service, Is the Sunshine Cure a Real Thing? We can see a lot of examples of adjective used in the conversation. For example, the phrase total shade describes the lack of sunlight experienced by the town of Rjukan, highlighting the darkness that affects the residents. Another example is a rainy Australian city, which paints a picture of gloomy and wet conditions affecting people's mood and energy levels. The phrase clear blue sky vividly describes bright and cheerful weather, creating an uplifting and energetic atmosphere. Lastly, excessive warm weather emphasizes the discomfort and negative effect caused by extremely high temperatures, sometimes even leading to increased aggressions and stress. Next, I will analyze the differences between spoken and written English, focusing on the use of adjectives in the interviews. In the BBC World Service episode, we hear several examples of conversational language that can be transformed into more formal written forms. For instance, one speaker says, "If I'm awake to see the sun coming up, it's a great start to the day. I mean, it's just a clear blue sky. You feel more energetic and positive." In written forms, this could be rephrased as waking up early to witness the sunrise marks an excellent beginning to the day. The sight of clear blue sky creates an atmosphere of vitality, leaving one feeling more energetic and positive. Another example from the conversation is, I would like to know why so many people at the slightest sight of sunshine and warmth have sharply increased enthusiasm for life and their moods appear far happier. In a formal written style, this might be stated as many people experience a noticeable surge in enthusiasm for life and a significant improvement in their mood at the mere sight of sunshine and warmth, though the reason for this are still a subject of interest.
So today I'm going to talk to you guys about the use of the grammar concept in everyday spoken English, such as news media, interview or conversation. The use of grammar is very important to avoid passing any wrong information to the receiver and foster good communication. To make it easy to understand, let's talk about the adjective and how it's used in everyday spoken English. So what exactly is the adjective? An adjective is a word that modifies or describes a noun or pronoun. Adjective can be used to describe the quality of someone or something independently or in comparison to something else. Let's take an example of things we always hear every day, like news from BBC. Serotonin is a key hormone that stabilizes our mood and feeling of happiness. By using the word happiness, the message is not only clear but also impactful. The precise use of adjective ensures that the information is delivered accurately and in an easy to understand way. Now, in interview, grammar helps you sound confident and professional. Imagine saying, I'm excited to contribute my unique skill to this amazing thing. The word unique makes your contribution sound special, while amazing add a positive, enthusiastic touch. Adjective make your idea clear and help you make a strong impression and in casual conversation. Adjective can make all the difference too. For example, saying, we have just arrived in Buchkan, and let me just say, it's a lot colder than it was in Spain. My fingers are freezing. The adjective colder and freezing help paint a picture and make the story more interesting, while the adjective users ensure that everything is understood clearly. Effective communication rely on proper grammar to ensure clarity, accuracy and understanding. We can convey ideas more clearly, avoiding confusion and misinterpretation. It helps structure our message logically, guiding the listener or reader to the information in a coherent manner. Ultimately, mastering the use of adjective enhance our ability to express too precisely, creating a stronger connection with our audience and making our communication more impactful. So whether you are watching the news or just chatting with friends, you will always be using adjective in everyday conversation.
In literary works such as poems, short stories and novels, adjectives are essential for enhancing the narrative, providing vivid images and awakening audiences' emotions. They play an important role in shaping the characters, settings and overall atmosphere that will be perceived by the readers. Sometimes, writers can convey deeper meanings by breaking grammatical rules to achieve the artistic effect. This exploration looks at how adjectives are used in literature to contribute to the overall artistic expression of the works.
Adjectives to create emotion.
Writers often use adjectives to represent the mood of the story, whether it is excitement, sadness, or happiness. Server 2014. In William Wordsworth's poem titled I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, the word golden and dancing describes a sense of brightness and joyfulness felt by the writer when gazing at the daffodils. In this stanza, daffodils are compared to star clusters in Milky Way. They symbolize the fluttering daffodils beside the lake. The quantity adjective 1000 was meant for a collection of daffodils fluttering in the air. Kaufman 2015. William Wordsworth also broke the traditional grammar rules to inject the artistic effect into his poem. In stanza 4, for oft when on my couch I lie, the word oft is a poetic word that means often. This word is not typically used in modern writing. Additionally, the phrase when on my couch I lie is an inverted version of the standard word order. In traditional grammar, the structure would be when I lie on my couch.
I'm going to talk about the role of adjectives in creative writings. Adjective plays a significant role in creative writings. Writers often use adjectives as tool for affects and judgment. Affect shows the feeling, while judgment evaluates the behavior. In the poem Still I Believe by Maya Angelou, you may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies, shoulders falling down like teardrop, weakened by my soulful cries. The word bitter and twisted create an emotional response among the readers that the lies are not only wrong but also hurtful, leaving a feeling of anger and disdain, while the word soulful showcase a positive judgment of the cries, indicating that the cries are filled with authenticity and sincerity. Adjectives also have an impact on readers' perception. Adjective can either hide or reveal the true emotions in a story. When adjective is used to describe a feeling directly, for example, the adjective happy or angry, it helps the readers to easily understand the character's emotions. However, in a Sylvia Plath poem titled Lady Lazarus, a paperweight, my face a featureless fine, the adjective featureless and fine may hide the writer's true emotions. Although it does not give direct meaning of the writer's emotions, the adjective used produces a sense of numbness and perhaps pain. The true emotions of a writer appear to be invisible, making the reader to interpret the adjective featureless and fine in their own way. This may cause misalignment between what the writers intend to express and the reader's interpretations. Sylvia Plath tends to break traditional grammar rules to give more creative effect into her poems. In one of her poems titled Lady Lazarus, a paperweight, my face a featureless fine, the line a paperweight used as a standalone, which does not follow the standard of grammatical rules. However, it gives a sense of isolation and detachment in her poems, reflecting on her own struggle and feelings.
In conclusion, based on our topic, the connection of English grammar helps us understand how adjectives are used differently based on the context. As we are exposed to various forms of communications, we can even apply them in our daily life. This is because we learn about how adjectives make sentences more interesting and engaging. Even the word interesting that I've just used right now makes my speech more dynamic. Other than that, we manage to enhance our writing skills. This is because adjectives can convey complex ideas effectively in a more appropriate language, which improves the quality of our writing. This study also improves our reading comprehensions and ability to write literary text, because adjectives practically relevant for providing descriptive details that allow readers to imagine vividly. We have gained a lot of knowledge throughout the process of studying adjectives. Hopefully, we can apply them in our daily life. Thank you.